Let's take a look at the BMW iX. This is the xDrive 50 model. I'm here at a BMW electric driving event, so they have this car and then the i4 M50, which I just drove. Super nice car. So we'll start here on the passenger side. Have the nice frameless windows. A lot of these cars, as you can see, are really focusing on a lot of the display area, so that's really cool to see, like, cars really getting more into the 2023 and beyond technology. This section here is really cool. Hopefully it picks up on camera, but this is like a crystal design, like memory seat, and be able to adjust it. Really, really cool. And then this here is a really soft material, some type of suede or Alcantara, I'm sure. Really nice, very nice to the touch. Taking a look here in the back. As you can see, a lot of that pattern carries over too, which is nice. So this looks like a couch, it's pretty crazy. And then here on the seat, you can see that they have the 2 USB-C ports, and then same thing on that seat. And then here you have your control for the climate. This car is pretty crazy. I'd never buy it, it's not my style, but just to be able to see like the concepts of what cars are already out that people can purchase is really cool. So this is fully electric, it's not a hybrid. Tons of power. This is definitely a little bit more sport oriented, definitely. Let's take a look here from the driver's side. Something about the shape of that door and it being frameless makes it way easier to get into. Let's get this music down. And let's see, I'm assuming that's for the volume. Perfect. So this here is actually the crystal design too. This is really crazy. It's like a car meets a living room, these seats here. And then from what I've heard, this here can actually change because of the technology that they use. Let's see. Yeah, so right now, let's keep adjusting and see. Yeah, so you can basically like block it out, make it a little bit more white, or if you want a little bit more day in here, or daylight in here, you can change it. As you can see, it went a little bit more bluer. This is really cool. This is one of the cars you wouldn't mind being driven in for a long road trip. And then there's so much space here because there's no like transmission tunnel and stuff like that. And then you have storage under there, which is nice. And then 2 more USB-Cs. So that's 6 USB-Cs for this car from what I could see, which is pretty cool. Take a look in here. Got some nice, decent storage. Then you can control the music. And then your like drive selector for like the electric gears basically. And then this section here is crazy. What I like is even in the daytime, because they have this kind of angled, like as you can see, it's a little bit slightly curved. And then just the brightness of this display, even with the sun beaming right now, you could still see like everything clearly. The black levels are nice. It may not pick up on camera, but this is actually really fast and very responsive. So I like that a lot. It's crazy how these cars have come so far. And then the steering wheel pattern, the design's really interesting. Kind of like flat bottomish here and then more curved. This is a little bit unique, the like way it's kind of projecting out. But overall, this is very futuristic. If we've seen this at a car show 10 years, we'd be blown away. But now you can sit here and just drive these cars on the road now. So pretty crazy. And then a lot of these cars have almost like a 1-pedal driving type of setup. So if you've ever driven a golf cart or like a go-kart, basically as you let off the gas, it kind of like brakes right away. So that's how some of the drive modes can be utilized. If you put it here in B, basically you press the gas, go. And then if you want to let off, instead of always having to switch over to the brake, you can just simply let off of the gas and the car kind of come to a stop. Or close to it from what I've heard. So really cool. Love the pattern in here. Even here, this little crystal design carries over to adjust the seats. And then this is really smooth. Normally this stuff sticks out so much on a car, but even just to lock and unlock the car, all of that's just seamless into this. So you could tell their design team spent a ton of time figuring out what makes the most sense and how to be unique and futuristic. And to even have like a soft dash like this, it's not something you're gonna be touching all the time, but just the look of it, you just feel very cozy. That's how I feel like I'm in someone's living room. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Even just getting in and out, so much easier when you don't have all of that glass to avoid when you get out of the car. They actually did a good job on the wheels too. Most of the time when it's an electric car, the wheels look so weird and just, you know, ugly, but these actually look pretty good for a car that's still, you know, energy efficient, even with like the wheel pattern and things like that, or aerodynamically efficient. It's really cool. And the lights back here, pretty interesting. It's a cool car, big old BMW badge. Let's take a look back here. It's cool that there's actually lights there. I feel like I don't really see that too often. This to me would come in handy not only at night when you're doing certain things, but let's say something happened on the side of the road and you're like in the back. People could still be able to like see you, and I'm sure this lights up, maybe hazards, I'm not sure, but it looks good. Have some storage under there, fix a flat kit. And you have your cover there. Yeah, so that's the BMW iX, the xDrive 50 model. Very, very impressive. This is one of those cars, like even if you're not into it or if it's something you wouldn't consider buying, just to see it, it's very, you know, futuristic. Like I said, the whole concept of how they design the interior and even how you get in and out of the door, like it's so different. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed that first look. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.